Well, hello everyone. So we get ready to kick off the most unique year in the history of Cloverleaf Local Schools. I received a question submitted to our website I thought was really good. Considering we can't do open houses or other traditional beginning of the year activities where our students and parents can come in, meet the teachers, and see the schools, could we create a video that charts what the Cloverleaf experience will look like this school year? This is that video. We're going to give you a glimpse of the in-person Cloverleaf experience. As I've said all along, it's not going to look like the school setting you are all used to seeing. Even the in-person classes are not going to look the same. One thing I can assure you is that we have worked tirelessly to create the best possible in-person experience for you within the safety protocols that have been developed for this pandemic. The most obvious change is the 6-foot social distance in your classrooms combined with the governor's mandate for all students and staff to wear face masks at all times. I know this is going to seem difficult at first. I know it was for me. Of course, I've been wearing a mask at work for the last 5 months. Even though it's frustrating when I fog up my glasses, I'm now used to wearing it. I'm betting all of our students and staff will feel the same way after a couple short weeks. Or maybe it'll take a few weeks. One thing I've learned about the preparation of our schools during this pandemic is how fluid the situation has become. Our best plans today can be totally changed by tomorrow. I know that may become frustrating for our students, parents, and our staff. It is, however, the new reality we face during this pandemic. Despite the efforts of our 53-member Cloverleaf Restart Task Force, our Board of Education, our teacher and support staff unions, and the Medina County Health Department, we are always one step away from a state or local mandate that can totally change our plans. So please keep that in mind this year. It is my pleasure to officially welcome you to the 2020-2021 school year. Despite these obstacles, we're going to do our best to give you a great Cloverleaf experience as we all look forward to a day when 100% of our students and staff are back in the halls of Cloverleaf with no masks, no social distance, and no COVID. That's the hope and optimism I will carry with me throughout the school year. I hope you will too. Thanks for tuning into the video. I hope it helps paint a picture of what in-person learning is going to look like for you.
Hey Colts, this is Jamie Lormeau, principal of Cloverleaf High School, and I'd like to welcome you to the 2021 school year. You know what, nobody's here, so it's safe for me to take off my mask because I'm all alone here in the building. But anyway, as you know, the school year is going to look a little bit different, and so to keep everybody safe, we want to make sure that you know what to expect. So the purpose of this video is to show you around a bit so that you know what you're going to walk into the first day of school. Can't wait to see you. So arrival's going to look a little bit different this year. First off, we'll probably have a staggered release on the buses. Mr. Randolph is organizing that right now. Secondly, students are not going to be allowed to come into the building before 7:20. And when students do come into the building, they will not be allowed to gather in any of our common spaces like the lobby or the cafeteria. Students will have to report to their first class of the day. Now remember, we have a 7:30 time and an 8:25 time. You do not have to be here at 7:30 if you can get a ride here. If you do arrive here at 7:30, however, as soon as you come, you will have to report to the gymnasium or the cafeteria or wherever you are assigned. In order to create social distancing when we are changing classes, I had to eliminate the use of lockers this year, but that's okay. You'll be able to carry a book bag. Something else else that's going to be a little bit different this year is class change. Class change will be 3 minutes, and because students don't go to their lockers and they won't be visiting the restrooms during class change, they need to go straight to their next location. But students also need to be mindful. We are going to have two-way hallways, but you always need to stay to the right, just like driving. Stay to the right, stay socially distanced so we can all be safe. You will see these hand sanitizers throughout the building. Also, we'll continually encourage students to wash their hands with soap and water throughout the day. As you can see, the cafeteria has been converted into a study space, so we will not be able to have our lunches in the cafeteria this year. Instead, students will come down, go through the line, and then take their lunches back to their classrooms. At the end of the day, you will remain in your classroom until dismissed by PA. In order to avoid student crowding at dismissal time, we will be staggering dismissals over a period of 3 or 4 minutes. Remember that this is just a glimpse of what school's going to look like this year. For the details, I'd recommend that our families see our Cloverleaf Restart Handbook that's on our website. Let me know if you're unable to find it. I'd like to close by telling our students and our families that we're the Colts, we're going to get through this, and we're going to show the rest of Medina County how this is done safely, productively, and even enjoyably. Go Colts!